Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the final part of my Wood Elf Waywatcher campaign. It has been a fun ride and I've been enjoying the update so much. However, it's definitely, ready to be finished because we are just so goddamn strong. I think we have really been this strong for like the past 5 episodes or so. I've basically been able just to kill anything we come up against and it's not even close. And I don't think you guys want to go ahead and watch me basically fight the same battle for another 5 episodes as we conquer the world. So I think now is a good time to end it and we'll finish off our final war against the Wood Elves, who are currently situated, obviously, the most powerful faction in the game, in the campaign at the moment. And basically what I want to do to finish this up is I definitely want to basically take the Oak of Ages and then kind of call it there, or at least make my way over to the Oak of Ages. It'll be quite fun though because we do have some Bretonian castles to conquer as well, and we're just going to be like super aggressive. I'm just going to go, not really wait for anything. Of course, they have the advantage with artillery. They have one catapult right ready to hit me, but I think we'll be fine. As you can see, these are pretty well fortified, and me, myself alone is strong enough just to break our way through. These are very cool though. So these are like Valandian castles that have simply just been like turned into these like really awesome birder machines, which is nice. So let's just start getting our arrows, and remember when we zoom in, I keep on always forgetting that, yeah, whenever we zoom in, it does slow down the battle. So let's just start getting some arrows, and you can already start to see we are ripping through formations. However, the AI is going to be pretty good because it is a Wood Elf, Wood Elf faction, so they actually do have some really powerful abilities. Don't be saddened though if you guys are enjoying these campaigns and you want to see obviously more content like this. We are going to be doing a Winter Wolf campaign, a campaign as a warrior priest of Ulrich. We've all do battle prayers and their career system and stuff, so that should be really fun, and it's something I'm very much looking forward to as well. So yeah, that's going to be our next campaign. It'll probably be like maybe next weekend it does go live, so keep an eye open for that and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, that's going to be a completely different campaign, whereas this one was very much all focused around just archery, leveling up our abilities, and just hammering people with our bow. The other campaign is going to be very much all about heavy infantry. We're going to be using steel, faith, and gunpowder, cannons, and I'm going to be getting cannons like really early on. I think that's going to be my first objective, is to try and get a good engineer who can just start giving us cannons and gunners and stuff right away. And then basically we're just going to be running in with a bunch of warrior priests out of Ulrich and just causing havoc. So one of the downsides here is I actually have no idea who I'm supposed to be fighting. Everyone looks here. You guys are not friendly. Okay, cool. And I'm already down. It's so hard to tell because we're all the same. It's very hard to tell. But they only have, what, 140 men left, and we should be breaching these positions fairly soon. I mean, I say that. We are losing a lot of men now. They're kind of struggling. Maybe I shouldn't have committed. I could have... Oh, we could have, like, got him and jumped over there. Oh, that would have been very cool. Because they have all these Waywatchers here as well. Do we have to retreat? I'm kind of tempted them to retreat just until we're a little bit healed and then go back in. We're losing like considerable large amount of men. They are obviously losing their own, but it doesn't look like we're breaking through anytime soon. I guess to make things easier, I can just jump in as play as someone as well. That way we might be able to make a bit more of a breach. And also as well, we can also just replace a lot of our soldiers with dryads as well. So let's just get up here. Try and, just try and push them back a little bit. See if we can just get it. I can just keep on doing that until we do make our breach, though. Realistically, I probably should have done this a lot sooner. This guy's a big old two-handed sword. We start swinging this bad boy around. Yeah, come down here. I want to try and get the gate open if I can. Yeah, getting the gate open would be huge. There's actually our dryad right there as well, which is nice. This battle is being a little bit laggy. It's like jumping a little bit, which is surprising. Yeah, I want to come over to this gatehouse and get this open if I can. Oh my god! The arrows are coming in. I will get this gate open. Get the gate open! There you go. So hopefully people can now just make their way inside of the settlement without too much trouble. Oh, it looks like we've already breached it anyway. Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show, right, that the AI can put up a decent fight. Like, that was just a Wood Elf garrison. Of course, I didn't really have any good equipment whatsoever. Didn't have siege equipment, but, it put up a fight. It really did. They're running through the rest of the castle. Now, clearing enough. Oh, we did actually end up crashing there. Okay, we might just auto-resolve this battle. Okay, we've jumped our way over. There is actually also another army here as well, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I think we're just going to auto-resolve this one and then maybe go hunt down that 1,200 man stack. I didn't see that before. But yeah, let's just auto-resolve this one as we did by the battle. To be fair, we probably actually lost similar men as I did in that battle anyway. However, we can just now replace our army with dryads. We'll take all the prisoners and, of course, not forgetting the upgrades. I think that's the strongest thing, that we can just replenish our entire army. Now that we've got like a large, a very, very large scale party size, we can just replace it immediately. And then everyone else we can't replace, we can then just stick in the garrison, which I think is, yeah, super strong. Like all these dryads just going in. So all of a sudden we've just, managed to generate, a 200-man garrison for this out of thin air. I think I probably do need to reduce like the amount of dryads you get, because I think that is maybe a bit too much, but I think for now it's fine. I'm also a little bit curious, or actually I'll limit, because of the dryads. I'm a little bit curious to know where that army is going. Are they going like all the way up here to like maybe Marienburg? They could be, Either way, we're just going to go south, set this under siege, I guess. We'll do the next one. And if they do, I believe it is a world route. Yeah, there's a world route right here, which allows us to then just jump up there quickly. If this garrison does have a few more men, kind of feel like I've learned my lesson. I've kind of learned my lesson that we probably should just make a breach. We probably should just clear the walls of artillery, at least when it comes to sieging these castles. Because the castles themselves are pretty well defended compared to, say, a city which is maybe a bit more open, and we can get away with maybe a bit more of a riskier play. So let's get the artillery going. We should clear out these walls. And that's one of the nice things as well, is that we're just not scared of any armies at this point in the game. Oh yeah, also as well, so obviously I mentioned earlier the new Warrior Priest of Ulrich campaign we're going to be doing with my Howlers. However, I am also planning on doing a stream campaign one of the weekends where we're going to be doing just a This is Total War style campaign in this mod. So we're going to be playing as probably a necromancer. I think maybe a blood knight though could work really well, but basically we'll be playing as one character. We can never have any more parties, we can never join anybody, and we have to declare war on everybody from the very beginning of the game. And I think that just sounds like so much fun, a real challenge. The early game of that is going to be incredibly hard, but even just like the late game, if we can only have so many men, yeah, it's gonna be super difficult. And then recruiting soldiers is gonna be really interesting, because we have to go to a city because we're at war with them and they're not gonna like us much. And then we're also gonna have to worry about selling our goods as well. When we get goods, we can't go to towns because they don't like us very much. So there's all of that stuff we have to take into account. Also, again, really cool Bretonian castle here. Really cool Bretonian castle. It's a shame they have basically no defenders here. I say that though, they actually have quite a few war dancers in the garrison here. Yeah, both sides actually have quite a bit. I'm pretty tempted just to bring back one of these lines of infantry so I can actually just go in and shoot them. And if they pursue me as well, that's also great. Are you mine or not? I don't know who. I think all of you guys are me. Yeah, there you go. I mean, a few of them. No, they're dryads as well. They're dryads as well. I want to bring them back so I can just get up here and start shooting. No reason not to, as we can just start like our arrows are so powerful. I am like a god among men. I feel like I could survive the end times in my current state. That's how strong I am. It's the arrows as well. So if you guys don't know, we did pick up some really powerful arrows. I think a couple episodes ago. Oh my god, that arrow as well. Yeah, I mean, we are literally the ultimate late game build, and yeah, it definitely does show. But that's why I'm so excited to do more of a well, careful with the arrows. Yeah, that's why I'm so excited to do more of a melee build, where we are just charging forward in full force and seeing just how long that does last and how long we can sustain that with lots of HP and just like a really good heavy infantry battle line with artillery backing us up. Oh, that sounds amazing. Let's see if we can help out over on the other side as well. Now start getting some arrows in there. We need to be a little bit careful for the archers up there, but I'm basically just looking. Oh, wait, you friend or foe? You are foe. Oh, this is quite a cool little entrance right here to the walls. Nice. We'll maybe make our way up here. Our infantry should be clearing that off. Just make sure there's no other forces. Yeah, I think the Bretonian castles are probably my favorite design, and a lot of them are just vanilla with like cool assets, but maybe it's just the Valandian in me that loves it so much. But I think a lot of these castles are really well designed, and they just look cool. It's the Bretonian aesthetic. I mean, Bretonia is probably one of my favorite factions as well, so that definitely does help. And we will do a campaign with them at some point, maybe after the Howler campaign as a Warrior Priest of Ulrich. Okay, nice. So we've secured these two castles, which is great. Again, we will take all the dryads and we'll take the prisoners as well. If we have the room for them, there's no reason not to. We can always just add them to our army at any point. So We will take that. Again, still no stag. I feel like you can't get a stag the normal way, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, it is. And just like that, we have a, what, 400-man garrison now? That's pretty gnarly. So if that big army does come back our way, we'll be able to take care of it, I think, or at least be able to hold long enough. And what's really nice is now we've kind of blocked off the entrance to our positions. Let's keep on heading south now. I think we're going to take Provence, and we might end up taking this one right here, and then we're basically into the heartland, and we're just going to push through the forest, taking basically everything as we go. I'm not 100% sure how stable, and we can also as well teleport back at any time with this world route as well, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly how stable the Elven castles are, because I'm playing a bit of a pre-release build because I don't want to mess up any of my saves. So we might end up in a situation where we just can't fight any of the Wood Elf camp, any of the Wood Elf settlements, which, you know, is what it is at the end of the day. We'll be able to do it in the next campaign. But yeah, we'll just see. Because yeah, I really didn't want to go and like take a patch and then this campaign's ruined halfway through, so I really did avoid it. We can also take a moment as well to laugh at all of this. Oh, they have a 1,000-man army that I beg you guys come and attack me. I beg you. But yeah, so we can also take a moment as well to just say a big thank you to everybody who supported this series. I really do appreciate it. The support has been incredible, and I am very grateful for all the love that we've had. So if you guys have enjoyed this series, I'll leave a playlist link down below in the description. Of course, you can watch the entire series. I'm sure that's probably where you came from. But yeah, please go back and make sure you drop a like and a comment on all the episodes, because it really does help out a lot and gets this out there to more people. So I'm very grateful, and I'm glad you guys have had a good time watching this series. So thank you guys so much, and hopefully you'll continue to watch more and more of my content. Oh, this is about to be a big battle here as well. Yeah, this is about to be big. Look at all their forces as well. Oh my god. So it's 2,000, but so this is a 3,000-man battle. Now, unfortunately, I think for the first time, not every unit is going to spawn in this as well, because of the way that we are set up. Only 2,000 soldiers will be spawning in. We have a very good position right here, so we'll have our main infantry line probably a little bit bigger. We'll go up to like 300, I think. Yeah, 300 for our front line seems good. Then we'll have our 300 archers behind, like so, maybe a bit longer. And then we'll have our supporting infantry just on this flank like that. So we have a very good kind of little wedge. We've got all of this. Now, our right flank is a bit vulnerable, but our cavalry, our 19 cavalry, I'm sure will do okay. Right, boys, let's go. Let's go. So how many have they spawned in? So they have 1,000. We have 800. Of course, they have a lot more cavalry than we do, and a lot more infantry. Look at that. There's a lot of war dancers. Obviously, their missiles are what's scary, but we will make sure we focus that down, and our archers should be able to open hellfire upon them. I wonder how. Can we even get a shot off? I should be using my good arrows here as well. Can we even hit anybody? No, nowhere near. Yeah, I'm pretty scared. I'm pretty scared of that. So actually what we're going to do is we're actually going to curve this battle line inwards a little bit more, rather than being outwards. But yeah, we're going to be a little bit more in. So the archers are going to immediately start firing in over on this left-hand side. Just start whittling down their cavalry. And as we said, the nice thing is about my archery skill is that this does slow down time when we use it. So we can actually quite effectively snipe a bunch of these horse archers here, especially them ones right there on top of the stags. It's a really powerful ability right there. Okay, they've got up their right flank there. Their archers are causing us a nuisance though. Can we arrow these guys as well, or is it gonna not miss? Probably gonna miss, right? But let's just continue on here, because the sooner we kill these guys, the sooner our archers can focus in elsewhere and start dealing with their battle line that is racing towards us and is going to be a pain in the arse to deal with. So yeah, let's finish these guys off quickly. Okay, I think for the most part we're able to now start turning in, and the machine guns are unleashing. Yeah, look at the machine gun go. We can even spread this battle line a little bit more, just get more to the front. I'm going to send my cavalry. Yeah, the cavalry can now go after these guys. So yeah, cavalry after those, please. Infantry line just fill out a little bit more, and we'll just continue on now. As we said, we really want to try and focus down the back line, the enemy missiles, because they'll be able to retaliate quite nicely against us, even though we're not necessarily going to be able to kill as many of those with our arrows, because they won't stack up, so we won't be able to pierce through them. They'll be obviously in a lot more of a looser formation, but we'll try. We'll keep on whittling them down. Our main battle line is just unleashing. Do we just focus down this? Because the sooner we kill the infantry as well, the sooner we then get through to their missile line. So maybe that is something that we do try and take down. Just be careful though not to overcommit. We want to just keep on firing in, making sure our arrow's nice and charged. We can obviously get some good shots off there. Do burning damage. Make it easier for everybody else to get the kills. Careful not to friendly fire too much. And of course, deal with their cavalry as well. We've got a lot of elk riders. Just try and take them off. Maybe we push forward this archer line a little bit more. Yeah, come forward, boys. Come forward, come forward, come forward. Their cavalry is coming in. Our archers are forming up. Remember, I mean, with 800 kills so far is not bad. Their reinforcements will probably be spawning soon enough. That'll be okay. Now, our archer line is now mostly focusing down their archers. We're still trying to kill their cavalry as it retreats. Are you friend or foe? Yeah, foe. I'd make sure there. Is that left flank mine or? Wow, that side flank must have taken an absolute brunt of the assault there. Okay, now they're focusing down the enemy missile line. Good, good, good. Yeah, our archers just popping up. We've got 1,000 kills so far. There's still another 2,000 of them left to come though. But remember, they should always be a lot weaker. The second line is always going to be way easier to kill, as the best soldiers always spawn in first. So the sooner, the more we kill, the easier it's going to be as we go forward. And as long as we kind of survive that first line, this second line's going to be nothing, I don't think. Look at the arrows fly. Yeah, we're already ripping them apart. Cavalry's getting closer. I do want to make sure we try and kill as much of that cav as possible. Let's fire off the arrow. Hopefully, I missed. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this cavalry is pretty tanky, so let's just try and continue to snipe the riders. They are marching towards us like idiots right now, so we'll take advantage of that. Our treemen behind us as well, looking very good. Okay, hold the line, boys. Hold the line. We've got 1,200 kills so far. The rest of their army, I think, has completely spawned in now. Yeah, has completely spawned in. I think it now has just spawned in, so we're going to fall back and basically try and reform with it. I would imagine, but a lot of our archers, oh my god, look, we have 800 archers now. I imagine a lot of these archers are probably out of ammo now, which is quite funny. I mean, some have obviously just spawned in as well, which is a big help. But we also have like such a fat infantry line as well. Are they just retreating off the... I think they're reforming or retreating. They're retreating, but cowards. There's 1,000 of them left. And I was like, nah, peace out, brother, peace out. Now, it would be funny if I executed every one of these, but I'm just going to let them all go. I can't bother to deal with them. It's not like their armies pose a threat to us anymore as well. We can take all of it. Yeah, basically just reinforce our army of that. Yeah, whatever. And we're just getting a bunch of charm experience, which is nice. Now, the question is, do any of you guys have a freaking elk? You don't. I'm just going to cheat my one in, I think, at this point, you know? It's a better two-handed sword. Yeah, I might literally just cheat one in because, you know, I feel like I want one at this point. Now we can just continue on our merry way, back sieging the castle again, which is funny. No rest for the wicked. So let's leave the assault again. An 812-man army. We'll push our way in. But yeah, you can just see how strong our army is now. I mean, archers are definitely super strong against the AI. I imagine, you know, against like, if I ever fight the, also, again, another awesome castle. It kind of looks like Hogwarts, doesn't it? Right there. Looks awesome. But yeah, so I think if we were fighting like a proper army, we might struggle a little bit. Like a Bretonian army. Everywhere else will be fine. So let's just push in now. Oh my god, that archer volley was insane. That also just looks beautiful with the snow, right? The artillery as well. The infantry pushing up. Our archers, the banners storming their defenses as they try and stop us. Yeah, that looks really good. So let's get back into it. Let's get on the ground. Yeah, whatever spawned up there is no longer there. We will, however, take that archer unit. For some reason, they are, like, not in a good position. Let's go and get them forward. Oh, God. Almost suspected everybody there. Yeah, let's get these guys up here so they can actually start partaking in the battle. Also, you guys go back here and just charge, please. There's not really many easy places to go up. I guess one of the downsides of actually making the breaches as well is that we can't then shoot all their infantry that spawns. Right, because can we give that a little head? Can we give that a little head? Because normally, when you get your ladders to the walls, they'll bring their infantry on the walls, and that's when you can say peekaboo and hit them. Where did he go? Yeah, he's running from me, the coward. He knows. Push our way through here. I think we've cleared them out, right? They've got a bunch of dryads themselves in here. Are these friendlies? Yeah, these are all friendlies as well. Well, just charge in, boys. These are literally, there's like 2 of them here. Go. Let's go this gate out. The gate's already open. I mean, it looks like the castle. I feel like you're friendly. I'm gonna fire. Yeah, you are friendly. My bad. It's fine. You know, nobody saw. Let's get this gate open as well. I mean, we're smashing it open, but it's fine. Do it the old-fashioned way. I didn't even realize we built a battering ram, you know? I guess we did both. Where is, like, their last 100 men? Where are they? Is that them up there? No, that's a wood pile. So over here? I feel like you guys, I don't want to shoot anybody anymore after my betrayal. I think that is the castle taken. We lost 30 men. And yeah, we stormed it very quickly. Considering it's an 800-man garrison, it wasn't too bad. You guys can't be friendly. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, I found some. I made penance for my murder earlier. Okay, there we go. We have now conquered them, which is great. We only got 18 kills. That's a lie. Surely we got more than that. I guess not. I guess we just let our army do the business. As always, the old trick of taking all our soldiers and moving on. We actually can't take any of the prisoners anymore as well, which is quite funny. Okay, let's drop off a garrison. Then we'll head back out. I mean, again, our army is just blitzkrieging at this point, and we're leaving so many men behind as well. I guess I say men in quotation marks. But cool, let's take this castle. Then we will blitz down to, is that a castle or a city? I feel like these are like cities and castles. But yeah, then we'll just start taking a lot of this stuff and then pushing our way in. You know, our empire is vast now. How many men do we have with the garrisons and stuff? Yeah, 8,000. And obviously we're taking soldiers away from them. That's kind of crazy. Considering our army is only like 1,000 men as well. It's gnarly. So I'm actually really interested to see what the auto-resolve is like in this battle. The balance of power bar is so heavily in my favor. We've breached the walls. We have all of the siege equipment possible besides this one, but it's fine. And yeah, let's send in the boys. How many do we actually end up losing? That's very reasonable considering they had 500 men. I will take those odds. And as always, I'll take those dryads. Okay, so now is the time to finally go after an actual Elven province. We've been ripping through the Empire and also Bretonia for a little bit of time. But yeah, now let's make our way over here and actually siege these castles. I have some really good soldiers there. The nice thing is as well, as we take more castles and more cities, we actually get more manpower as well, which is nice. So is this a busy? Yeah, this is actually a castle here. Okay, well, we'll set this under siege. I will also make sure I drop a save. I don't know if I've saved recently, and it's always smart to do. But as I mentioned, I don't know how stable these sieges are in the build I have. Now, I think obviously they're all fixed in the new build, but let's just jump in and have a look. I think it might crash, which will be a little bit underwhelming, of course. Maybe then the cities are going to be better. I'm not sure. You know, this is literally just a wooded area, right? I think it is, yeah, literally. Yeah, it's literally just woodland in a castle right there. So I don't know how the AI does function in this. Also, it's kind of an interesting concept, right? That, yeah, Bretonia has their castle walls, so the Empire. But the woodland folk don't really have their fortresses. Their army is going to be way better suited to field and kind of utilizing that. And, you know, these sieges are a little bit easier to conquer, especially for us as well, because they don't really have any walls, right? And it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting as well. If you guys let me know in the lore, like how, like, do the elves actually have like very awesome fortresses, or is it literally just like ambushes? If someone comes into the forest, like, do they just get ambushed to beyond like to like crazy, or what? Like, how does that function? But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna let the archers unleash hell. I think they don't really have the garrison to stop us. So yeah, we are literally just gonna sit here. Look at that green, man. That is unreal how OP our army is. Let your arrows fly. You guys wish you had some walls now. Look at this little Tau Empire enthusiast joining. It's like when Guardsmen joined the Tau Empire, man. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think he deserved that for betraying his folk. I also haven't seen the Wood Elf army. The Wood Elf army's all the way. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, the Wood Elves like own like all of Bretonia. That's kind of crazy. Now, I know as well in the new patches, Bretonian does fare a little bit better. They fixed the bug where the AI doesn't change up. We could also go take that as well if we wanted to really make it look pretty. But we'll just continue on towards the Oak of Ages, I think. Maybe fight a couple more of these, especially if they are just like straight woodland battles. Like, we can just blitz this. I mean, this is just an auto-resolve though, for sure. There's 200 men, right? We don't need to. We lost so many men. That's crazy. I mean, again, we'll just do that. But still, come on. How are we losing so many men? So let's make our way onto an actual city. I want to see if the cities are any different or if they are just all the same. You know, because it'll be interesting, I guess, to figure that out as, you know, this is a little bit stronger. Maybe it'll be a bit more like the High Elf castles. The High Elf castles are actually pretty hard to take. They're very, like, internal and situated, so but it doesn't look like the AI is building anything. But we'll obviously fight this one just to see. Yeah, it does seem like it is just very much the same, which is kind of an interesting balancing act, you know? Yeah, it definitely is. We will just bring up our archers, and I just say, move my infantry, I don't think. Archers, have your way, clear them out, especially on the bridge as well. Actually, quite a cool battle, I think, to actually fight for as well, like fighting over these bridges and stuff. It would actually be pretty cool. Luckily, we don't need to. We will just move in. But yeah, it's still also awesome to see this, and I imagine they probably will later on down the line get a few more scenes added in to them where they're going to be able to, you know, be a bit more fortified, a bit more defensive. Because yeah, I imagine not every settlement was probably like this. You know, not every settlement would have been these easy, basic settlements, which just obviously you can walk into. But I like it. It's kind of like a cool balancing thing. You know, like the Wood Elves just are not defensive in the sense of, you know, castle walls and stuff, which is cool, I think. I think realistically, the only reason why the High Elf style faction is because, you know, they have that influence from the High Elves. You know, they're in these abandoned High Elf settlements. They're still coming. They're still trying it. They actually made it to me this time. Unfortunately, it's going to be their undoing. They're not going to be able to claim this one, but still good nonetheless. Yeah, cool. Look at our army just running. I mean, there's like one lone soldier. It would be quite cool as well if you just had, like, instead of the AI coming out, they just have like archers all up here firing down as well, like using the trees. I imagine that probably needs some mapping, you know. And like ideally it'd be cool if like the AI didn't defend the bridges, or maybe they did. Maybe they defend the bridges, but also maybe they just like defend further back inside of the settlement, so it encourages the AI to come, like you to come forward, and then that relies on you getting like shot by all these arrows. And it looks like that is supposed to be the point because there's all these arrow barrels up here, so I think there's supposed to be like elven archers scattered everywhere on all these trees, which makes sense, you know, when they finally do that. But I think that is where we're gonna call the series. There's no, like, we could just continue to conquer more of his castles, but there's just no need. You know, we can't do anything with the Yoke of Ages, unfortunately. We can't just like go to it and like burn it. I wonder if other factions can. Let me know as well in the comments if you can burn the Yoke of Ages as a different faction and like make it obsolete. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I just go to it and it's just interacts with me the same, right? Yeah, nothing really changes, right? If I remove my symbol as well, does that just insanely ruin my party size? I imagine it does, right? Which is funny. Or maybe not, or maybe it hasn't done yet. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this series. It was an absolute blast. This update is incredible. Definitely, I think, my favorite overhaul Bannerlord mod we currently have. And it's going to be hard to beat it. It really is. The team has outdone themselves with this update. Honestly, some of the most beautiful Bannerlord gameplay I've ever seen. And yes, we did get extremely OP, but I think that is, you know, where you want to call it. You know, I feel like it feels good. Once you get to this point in the game, it just feels great, and you're just like killing. You feel like a demigod, and that's kind of like the Warhammer way, right? You can just steamroll people. Now, hopefully, down the line, they can add in more late game stuff, but that's just like a problem with Bannerlord in general more than anything else. And I'll leave you guys with a Shrine of Ulrich on your screen, which will be our next campaign, and as I said, will probably be coming next week. So again, if you're excited for that, let me know. Give me some names down below in the comments maybe for the next series, and of course keep an eye out for the streams. We're going to be doing the one-man This Is Total War. I'm undecided if I'm going to do just like a pure one character run through, if we're going to have units. I don't know how we're going to do it. I'm still thinking about it, but yeah, drop a like, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.